Hey everyone, I'm back. It's already near the end of July, I just realized, and it's about time we actually get some good sunlight out here in the glory that is Hartford, Connecticut. Really heavy quotes there. But I decided to do another DVD update, but this time for movies that I don't think I ever showed yet. If I already showed these ones, comment down below, because it's always important to fix what you make. But, you know, it's always important to do stuff like that. But anyway, most of them I'm going to show today are from Warner Brothers. But there is one that's from Paramount and one from New Line, which really, that one's also from Warner since Warner Brothers owns New Line Cinema. So, but let's get started. The first one here was South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Initially coming out in 1999, and I believe it came out on home video. Let me actually look it up here. Let's see. Around, 1999, and it later came out. Yeah, it was later coming out on DVD in 1999. With a VHS release initially only on rental services from Blockbuster until 2000, where it finally got a typical release. According to Wikipedia, and I know, you said Wikipedia? Yeah, don't remind me. It contained the 3 theatrical trailers, which is actually on the back, actually. As you may see here, 3 theatrical trailers. And, damn it, I can't speak, I'm sorry. It was criticized for being a bare-bones release, and, well, this is a rather early DVD release. This is its initial release back in 1999, so you kind of can't really blame it. It was also released on Laserdisc, but it was actually rather hard to find, mostly because it was released during the end of the Laserdisc era, as DVD practically destroyed it. Anyway, South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Really, it's South Park. One of the most, if not the most, controversial animated TV show ever made. This was... Let's see. There was actually a little known fact about the movie. It was initially going to have an NC-17 rating, but the Motion Picture Association of America gave it an R rating. Well, the movie has 399 swears, and apparently you're supposed to get 400 to get an NC-17 rating. But Paramount was able to jump the wall there, apparently. As it is a very early DVD, it doesn't look all too great when it comes to the master, but I watch my movies on a CRT television, so it doesn't look too bad. As you see, on the bottom, pardon moi, this was also co-distributed by Warner Brothers, but they also helped with distribution outside of America and international countries. And here we have the disc. This was back when Paramount actually gave a damn about their customers and put discs in their, like, full color artwork, or at least any sort of artwork on their disc. Here's the little insert. It's basically a scene selection, but this one right here is pretty interesting. As it is an early Paramount release on DVD, it contains a little DVD booklet, which is actually really neat here. The DVD format allows Paramount to present films to the home entertainment market with twice the resolution as a VHS cassette. In addition to superior sound and image quality, it often provides alternate languages, the ability to jump to index scenes, and more. So Paramount really went crazy when it comes to this. Really neat little booklet, I might say. Guess Batman ain't giving a damn about it. I don't know. Well, yeah, that's South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I believe it is available on Blu-ray from Paramount. So if you really want to watch it, get it on Blu-ray. Just want to let you know, it does contain some audio issues because the sound is taken directly from the film print. So, well, now let's continue with Warner Brothers, beginning with Austin Powers in Goldmember, the 3rd Austin Powers movie. Initially coming out in, what was it, 2001? 2002 from New Line Cinemas, which was, of course, Warner Brothers owns them. This is a part of Sony's, why did I say Sony? New Line Cinemas Infinifilm format. which really basically touts that it just has much more bonus features, plus with DVD-ROM content inside. So if you own a computer such as yours truly, you can access these bonus features. Although if you use a much modern DVD player or modern PC, you know, Windows 7 in my case, what it uses an interactive DVD, the sound doesn't work. I don't know if there's any drivers available. If anyone knows, hit me up. I also like the fact that this comes in a blue case. It's really neat. Here's the insert. Basically talks more about Infinite Film and the scene selection. Alright, the next few are from Warner Brothers. Here we got Tom and Jerry's Greatest Chases, Volume 1. If you already know, I already own the third volume, but this is the first volume. It initially came out in the year 2000. It began a line of compilations of Tom and Jerry on DVD. It also had a corresponding VHS release as well, but this is the initial DVD release. Well, sort of. This is a reprint from 2009, but initially came out in the year 2000, but even though it is a later print, the disc inside is the same. But it's a gray disc, and it's in a eco box. I can't stand these eco boxes. Alright, next one up, the Polar Express. I actually own the 3D version. I think I already showed it, but I'm not going to show it again. But yeah, the Polar Express. We all know this film. Some of the earliest use of mocap for theaters. It's definitely not the first, but Robert Zemeckis really went crazy for this kind of stuff. They would later found Image Movers Digital when they later worked with Disney. You know, with Gene Carrey's A Christmas Carol and Mars Needs Moms, which resulted Disney to shut it down. Seriously, the fact that Mars Needs Moms flopped so badly is so sad. And here's the disc. Unfortunately, the original case was in terrible shape, so I had to replace it with another case, but no problem. This is a 2-pack Scooby-Doo 1 and 2 collection. Basically, it's a 2-disc set of the first 2 live-action Scooby-Doo movies from Roger Guizanel. According to the back, though, apparently this was a double-sided disc where each version of the film was on a certain side. But I don't know if I'm lucky or it's just a later version or a different version. I have both movies in the same case. You know, it's in a flapper case. Also, it is in full screen as well, but I already own the first Scooby-Doo in widescreen, so I guess I'm okay with that. But the discs are practically the same. Same bonus features, same DVD-ROM capabilities. It's actually really interesting using DVD-ROM stuff in there, too. I tried it out. I might gonna be doing a live video showing them off. Stay tuned for that. The next 2 are rather recent releases, especially this one. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Ultimate Edition. Of course, you can't go wrong with a classic Christmas special from Chuck Jones. You just can't. That is a certain holiday classic. You can't go wrong. This is the most recent release of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This initially came out in 2018, I believe. Yeah, this was back when Warner Brothers was still their classic gold shield. And I think it was 2013, 2014 where they turned into their home entertainment brand. It's after their Warner Home Video brand. It actually has quite an interesting amount of bonus features here. Not only does it contain, let's see, the Phil Hartman special from 1994. That's actually a really interesting TV special there. Where it also shows like work print footage of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That's a really cool bonus. It also contains Grinch pencil tests, audio commentary from June Foray and animator Phil Roman, who will rest in peace. But also contains 2 other Grinch specials, Halloween's Grinch Night and The Grinch Grinches the Cat in the Hat. So all in all, this is a pretty good DVD release. It even has artwork on the disc, which I always found to be really nice. Here's one I was really excited to get. Animaniacs Volume 1. The original Animaniacs. This initially, I believe, came out in 2006. I don't believe this one has a copyright. No. Does it even have any on the discs? Let me see. No copyright. But it initially came out all the way back in the year 2006. And come on, it's Animaniacs. You can't go wrong. Some of the finest television animation. Steven Spielberg really had his head bursting with originality with this. And the reason I bought this is just to get myself picked up with the new Animaniacs, which I did see. It's a really great reboot. As you may see, this is also, of course, since Spielberg is on board, his company, Amblin Entertainment, is also working on this project. He worked with, let's see, he also worked on Tiny Toons, Freakazoid, Pinky and the Brain, probably a bunch more, but I know Tiny Toons was the first. This and Tiny Toons were some of the first to have more high-quality animation brought into television. As we all know, limited animation was kind of going rampant by that time. Disney showed that you can definitely do a lot more in animation, which I believe they kind of brought that kind of style back, having more smoother animation. But Animaniacs and Tiny Toons, along with Ren and Stimpy, you can definitely tell that animation was definitely going through quite a hell of a jump into quality. And here are the discs. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4, and Disc 5. And let's see, it says here, I believe it's the complete first season. I'm probably not sure, but 5 discs, and like, let's see, like 25 episodes in all. Pretty great set, I might say. And lastly, this is just a little small one. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. This is a release from 2005, I believe. Yeah, 2005. The full screen edition, unfortunately. The one thing I keep realizing is that this movie initially was distributed by Paramount Pictures. But then Warner Brothers scooped up the licensing, I believe. Let's see, Warner Brothers Family Entertainment. Yeah, Warner Brothers probably bought it out from Paramount to release it on home video. And for all it is a decent little DVD, but nothing all that special. Although the story of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is a really interesting documentary. That 1971 featurette, that's a pretty good one too. I got this DVD sealed actually when I first gotten it, not a year ago, what was it, like months ago? And I knew I forgot to show it. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That and the Tim Burton remake. So yeah, Willy Wonka. Okay, I lied about the fact there was only Warner Bros. Releases. I actually do have a few Paramount releases. Although this is the part where I'm kind of skeptical if I show these or not. So, again, if I showed these already, hit me on the comments below. I'll probably not re-record it, but, you know. Let's start off with the live-action films. The first one, Nacho Libre, the Special Collector's Edition. Come on, it's Nacho Libre. It's Jack Black at its finest. This is actually a reissue from 2017, I believe. Yeah, this is a reissue from 2017. I actually bought this at a Big Lots, I believe, for like $6. Even though this is a later release, it still retains its original disc, trailers and all. And this one I'm very happy to own. Wayne's World, as part of the widescreen collection. I actually quite have a few of these collection releases from Paramount. Probably some of the most childhood DVDs you could probably have. As, you know, as the title says, the film's in widescreen, which is good. Especially for Wayne's World. Such a classic. Just the overall story, the characters, Wayne himself is just fun to go through. I even like the sequel. I actually just recently watched the film with a few friends. It is a early bare bones release, but at least it does contain the commentary from director Penelope Shears, cast and crew interviews. That's actually a pretty good one. And the theatrical trailer. Though this is a later release on like South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut, as it was released right here, 2001. And here we have the disc, full color and all. Remember when Paramount did full color discs? Before the Great Gray Famine of 2006. The next few are from Nickelodeon, but come on, it's Viacom, they own Paramount, and we all know what Nickelodeon be doing with their films. Here's a movie I already owned, Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. This is the initial DVD from 2002. This was released around the same time, I believe, as the TV show premiered on Nickelodeon. this was released to help celebrate Paramount's 90th anniversary. And of course, if you own the VHS, that very logo is shown instead of the original logo. But by 2002, they had the same logo since 1986. You had to change it. This is a really neat DVD release. You can tell that Paramount was definitely really upping their stakes when it comes to these DVDs, not only for masters, but also bonus features. Especially, again, with the DVD PC-friendly stuff. I really have to show that off later. This is actually my personal favorite of the Paramount releases here. That and probably the next one after this. But it contains a making-of featurette, 2 music videos, 12 promotional spots, where it contains 7 interstitials and 5 cliffhangers, which the 5 cliffhangers are practically like prequel shorts, where the 7 intestinals were just little shorts. Seriously, Carl Squared and Ultra Lord versus the Squirrels. Such a classic. Plus, it does show some early designs for Jimmy Neutron and his friends, where you can tell that these shorts initially came from the teaser trailer that's shown. If you own the VHS of Rugrats in Paris, you can probably see what I mean. But still, though, this is a pretty solid release. And just like with its VHS counterpart, it comes with a yellow case. And here we have the disc, one of the most memorable disc art from Paramount. And it does contain a little chapter selection as well. Alright, this one here is not as... Well, it is actually a pretty childhood movie for me, but it's pretty garbage. But Barnyard, the original party animals. I remember having this years ago when I showed off the Nickelodeon 6 movie collection, my most successful video. Seriously, 10,000 views. Thank you all. Where did I leave that? I think I probably gave it to a friend for a birthday party. Anyway, this is the original DVD release. This is actually the full screen version. I actually bought this just to see what they've done to put in full screen, which is interesting, I will say the least. But, you know, definitely the best way to watch it is in widescreen. In fact, this movie is still available. If you go to Walmart, there's this 3-pack where it comes with Charlotte's Web. And, what was it? I think it was another Nickelodeon film. And it is in its own separate DVD as well. It's still the same DVD as the original. And I like about this one, it does come with a demo of the Barnyard game for PC. I actually tried it out. It's oddly fun? Now I'm saying it in oddly amusing words. I don't know. Alright. We all know SpongeBob. I might as well go through the 3 I gotten. Although I did show up Sea Stories years ago. But I'm still showing it again. Ah, yes. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie. The full screen edition. Of course, I do still own the VHS. Still my favorite movie of all time. Don't judge me. We have our own opinions here. But even then, it's just that this DVD cover is oddly perfect. Especially the fact that it comes in a SpongeBob colored case. It's brilliant. Especially the version of full screen, it has this nice pink, like pink purplish hue. It's absolutely beautiful. Make no joke. I mean, it doesn't come as much as bonus features here, but it does come with that absorbing tail behind SpongeBob featurette, who's actually pretty good. Comes with the submarine teaser trailer, which is pretty funny, I will say. But this one here, the demo for the SpongeBob movie game for PC, it's much different compared to the one from Heavy Iron Studios on consoles. It's actually a point-and-click game, which is pretty amusing, I might say. And the best part for me, the disc is in a light preserver design, and I always wanted the somewhat layered versions of the movie would have, but you know, you can't because disc artwork is gone by this time. Now, I already showed Sea Stories, but here it is again. SpongeBob SquarePants Sea Stories. One of my earliest releases. This is another release as part of Paramount's 90th birthday. I already showed this before, but I'll show it again. And like I said before, let's see. Shanghai is here too with the 3 alternate endings. It's not as... It's definitely as different as it initially was. Where, as the final ending was shown, it was picked, it will forever be that one ending that will be shown on television. It still is to this day. Seriously, if you watch Shanghai, it's the same ending. But here's this one. SpongeBob Lost at Sea. This initially came out in 2003, yep. And the reason I bought this is not only for the Season 2 episodes, but also for the Sponge Who Could Fly. I used to own SpongeBob Absorbing Favorites, but that unfortunately got ruined from one of my old DVD players, so thank you, Panasonic. Thank you for what you gave me. And it does contain a few others, like, you know, mostly Season 1 stuff, but it does contain a few Season 2 episodes, like, what was it? Let's see, Bubble Buddy, not The Chaperone, Your Shoes Untied, and Pre-Hibernation Week, Season 2 episodes, and Your Shoes Untied is actually the Season 2 premiere. And here we have the disc. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for today's update. Again, I will be giving you many updates as soon as the money comes in, as job searching is definitely at a must here. But, I guess for now, I'll see you another day. Stay safe out there. You know how crazy the world is right now. Trust me on that note.